Hey guys, what is up? My name is Aaron.
And I'm Andrew.
And we are
Aaron
Aaron Productions. And today we are back with episode 1 of how to turn $10 into $1,000. This is going to be a really exciting video. I can't wait to show you guys how far we've come with this so far. And it's going really fast and really easy, and you guys are going to be able to do it too. So
let's get right into it.
Let's do this. So starting off, I'm going to go to our Google spreadsheet that I have created, and I'm going to put this up on the screen right now for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. So we're going to start the screen recording right now. Alright, so right now, as you guys can see on the screen recording is going, and I'm going to show you guys, walk you through basically what products we bought and how we bought them. So on the screen right now, number one product was an iPad Pro 10.5 inch sleeve. So the iPad Pro, this was for the 10.5 inch model, and it was a leather sleeve. We were at Salvation Army. I'll insert the clips that we have of this item right now. Alright, so we were at Salvation Army and we saw these items, and this was actually the day that we decided we were going to do the series. So when we're in stores, we're always looking to see if there's anything that we can buy and sell and flip for a profit. We do this a lot. This isn't just something that we're doing for video. This is like something that we do in our daily life. So we saw this iPad Pro sleeve and we were like, hey, this would be a great product to get us going on this series. They were asking $4 a piece for these sleeves, and we ended up buying, how many did we buy? We bought 5 of them. 2 of them we're using for this series for the fact that we're trying to turn $10 into $1,000. So as you can see right here, iPad Pro 10.5 inch sleeve. I'm going to open this link to the product so you guys can see exactly what we're talking about.
And another thing, just because this product we found and it worked really well for us, doesn't mean that the time you're watching this video, that same product is going to work well for you. This product worked well for us, but that doesn't mean it's going to work well for everybody. Exactly.
So right now on the screen we have the iPad Pro sleeve pulled up right now. As you can see on Apple.com, they're asking $129. We were selling these for $4. We bought them for $4 because that's what Salvation Army was selling them for. They were going for about $40 to $50 on eBay. And one thing that I like to do on eBay is when we're selling items, I'm like, okay, if I'm going to buy this cheap and I can still make a profit, I'm going to sell it cheap and still make a profit. Because the cheaper you are, if you can undercut everybody else, the faster you make your profit.
And then you can take that profit and invest it in something else, and it can go a lot quicker than just putting a high price on one thing.
So I had listed them for like $40, and I ended up saying, okay, let's just go down to the basics. We're going to list them for $29. 2 people sent me an offer for $27, which we accepted both of those. So we sold the $4 iPad case for $27. As you can see right here, our profit on those iPad cases after fees, which is 13% that eBay takes, our profit came out to be $19.49, bringing our total that we started with $10 all the way up to $48.98 that we now have to reinvest in something else, another product that we can make money on. So that was product number 1.
So that started out, and we didn't even use the whole $10. That was only 8 of it.
Yep.
So I mean, technically we only used a portion of it, and we could have even done it with 4, but since we have 10, we went up from there.
Right. So now on the screen I'm going to show you guys the 2 items that sold right here. As you can see, number 1, brand new Apple leather sleeve, $27 plus shipping. As you can see right here, $27 plus shipping. Both of these sold. We also sold more of those as well, but those are personal. Those weren't for this series. Now moving on to product number 2, which is going to bring our total up even more. And these are the only 2 products that we've done for this series so far. So let's move on to product number 2 right now.
Okay guys, so for product number 2, it was a Hot Wheels AI Mario Kart track type thing with cars in it. So we also purchased this at Salvation Army, actually the same one we bought the iPad cases from. So we were walking through looking for things for this series, and we came across these, and they were $21 and like something cents. After tax it came to $23. We bought one for $23. We sold it on eBay and made a profit.
I'll show you guys that listing right now on the screen. So as you can see, we sold it brand new for $49.99. Quick fun fact, actually we purchased this item and we went to go eat dinner somewhere, and I took the item out on the asphalt, took a couple of pictures of it and listed it directly to eBay. By the next night it had already sold. It was a really hot product. These were going for like $70 to $80 on eBay. I listed it for that. I wasn't getting many views, so I undercut everybody like I like to do, and we ended up making 16 bucks on it. It's not a bad profit. Starting off, it's harder to find products that you can make a good sized profit on. It's not hard, but it's something where you're not making $100 profits and $70 profits like you would be if you were investing $150, $200. As you guys see in this series later on, we're going to show you guys the higher profit items if you have more to start off with. But for lower products, $16 profit, that's a really good profit on an item after all your fees and shipping and everything.
Yeah, and it's not like these products aren't doing good or not making money. I mean, we made like we sold a $4 iPad case for $27. I mean, if you looked at the percentages, if that was a $100 item, we probably would have sold it for like $1,300.
Exactly.
So I mean, it did really well. It's just if we would have had that in a more expensive item, it would go a lot quicker.
Exactly.
But we're doing still really good on these products.
So that's the Mario Kart thing. Like I said, we made a profit of $16.50, bringing our total
$16.15.
Yeah, $16.15, bringing our total up to $65.13. And like I said, we're just getting started. These are our first two products. This thing's going to go huge, and I can't wait to show you guys this because literally it is so simple. Anybody can do it. And it's not taking that much time. Like literally, the time that we put into this was maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
I mean,
max.
we went to a couple stores, we took a couple pictures, and shipped a couple items. That's like literally that's what we've done.
Right.
And we've turned so far about $8, even though the series is 10. But we turned about $8 into so far $65, only doing 2 products.
Exactly.
And only a couple hours of work. That's pretty good.
Exactly. So when you think about how easy it is to flip items and do this, I mean, this goes up to a major scale where you can eventually get to the point where you're flipping cars, you're flipping, houses. I mean, this is a life skill that you can use with everything. This isn't just Hot Wheels racing track and iPad cases. I mean, this is a simple skill that if you learn it and master it and learn what you're looking for and how much money you can make on it, you can make major money. Like,
I mean, honestly, you could turn this into a career if you wanted to, just from $10 if you just kept going up and up and up and up. And it would be a really neat way. So, and no one's ruling you. No one's telling you what to do. You're controlling yourself. You can do it when you want to. And, I mean, it would be a great sideline for somebody. There's so many ways that you could do it, and it's really neat.
So one thing that I want to explain to you guys is the different sites that we are going to be using for the rest of this series. The sites that we will be using to sell items on will be eBay, number 1. The fee for eBay is 13% of the final value because you have 9 or 10% from eBay, and then you have a close to 3% fee from PayPal. So after you add those together, it comes out about 13% is a number that you can count on to know that you're going to make a profit. So basically what you do when you want to see how much you'll make on an item is you say, okay, I can buy this item for $5. It's selling for $25. I take 25 times 0.13. You subtract that from the $25, and that's your profit after you subtract how much you paid for it. So let's do some quick math here and show you how much you would make on a $5 item if you can sell it for $25. So open up your calculator app. Alright, so when you open up your calculator app, we have a $5 item. So we're going to go 25 times 0.13, and that brings you a $3.25 fee. So then you take 25 minus $3.25, you get $21.75 minus your $5 that you paid for the item, and as you can see, your profit on that would be $16.75. That's how you figure out your basis of how much your fees are going to cost. That's not including shipping. I recommend charging shipping when you sell something on eBay for the fact that you know that your shipping's already covered, the buyer's paying for it. That's my personal opinion. You can do free shipping if you want to. It's really up to you.
And another thing, you might don't get scared of the eBay 13% fee and stuff.
Right.
As long as you price that in with your profit, it's actually it almost could wipe itself out because you can usually sell things for a little bit more on eBay than you can locally, just for the fact that it's convenience. There's more people looking at it, and everything seems to be a little bit more expensive on the internet than going and meeting somebody in person to sell it or buy it. So it's a convenience factor, and all you have to do is ship it from your house, go to the post office, and it's done. You don't have to meet somebody and sell it. So there is a convenience factor. I'd recommend on smaller items that aren't over hundreds of dollars to sell on eBay, just for the fact that you don't have to go mess with meeting somebody.
So the second site that we're going to be selling on a lot and that is called Mercari. Mercari is the only other site that we will be using to sell items on that does charge a fee. Mercari's fee is 10%. Use the same method, multiply it out, basic math, and you got your answer on how much you can make on that item. If I'm going to buy a PS4, I just multiply how much the fee is. It also tells you in the app when you're listing it how much the fee would be. And then I flip that item and I make my profit. Mercari pays you as soon as the item is received. There's protection for both buyer and seller. That's another good site to use.
And if you guys want to check out a little bit more about Mercari, if you haven't heard of it, because a lot of people haven't, we made a video actually about it, so go check out that video on our channel.
I'll put a little annotation right up here somewhere on the screen where you can go check that video out as well.
That tells you all about Mercari. And it really is a great platform. We buy and sell on that, and it works great.
Yes. Now, local sites that we're going to be buying and selling on, we have Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, and LetGo. Sometimes we might use Craigslist, but I haven't been using Craigslist near as much lately. I personally, my favorite one right now is Facebook Marketplace.
Same, yeah.
Because there's so much stuff on there. It's so easy to reply and negotiate with people and everything. And that's probably the one that we're going to be using a lot to buy and sell items on. So, now that you guys kind of understand the selling platforms that we're going to be selling on throughout the rest of these episodes, you guys will know what we're talking about when we reference these sites. Also, I'll put a link down below to all of the sites, and that way you guys know where you can find these sites, how you can download the apps that you will need to use these sites. The local sites that I just mentioned, which were Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, and LetGo, none of those charge any fees to list or to purchase items on there, so that's also a plus. When it comes to smaller like retail items, I prefer eBay because there's a lot more people looking for it. Selling like a cars or a Matchbox car Hot Wheels thing
I'm not sure how many people
on local, not a lot of people will come and purchase that from you because it's not a big enough item.
And even like an iPad case, say we listed it for, or for like $25 on Facebook Marketplace. Not a ton of people want to come and say buy a $20 case,
Exactly.
They want the bigger items. So this is the end of episode 1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and you guys got some good information off of this. Hopefully you guys can use this to start your own little small company, I guess you could say. And we love doing it, and you can make a lot of money doing it too. So hopefully we inspired you guys to get out there and do something like this for yourself.
So, what I want you guys to do is, if you haven't already, go down below and hit that subscribe button. And also hit the bell icon. That way you guys don't miss out on any of our future uploads that have to do with turning $10 into $1,000. And also, even when this series is over, we're always posting helpful videos that you guys can use to help better yourselves and make more money. And even some fun vlogs and stuff like that along the way. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And as always, this was Aaron Productions signing off. See you guys in the next one.
You've got one life to live, don't let